Let's do it. Let's do it.
You're rocking out with X360 FM.
We stay turned up.
Your favorite radio station.
Rocking all through the streets.
Keep it on lock. It's X in effect. Full circle.
Hey, listen.
Are you ready for the ride of your life?
Turn this up.
Revolutionary. Remarkable.
That's right.
It's the one and only. The one and only. Mbodyment Underground Radio. With Maureen Guest and the hottest team in radio.
And you're listening to
It's X in effect.
Oh, yeah.
Full circle.
Do not attempt to adjust your radio. We have taken control. That's right. You are live and in the mix with Maureen Guest on Mbodyment Underground Radio. Less talk and more fresh sounds with indie artists of the underground. If you didn't know, now you know. It's Mbodyment Underground Radio. Taking control.
It's another exclusive. Only from Mbodyment Underground Radio.
X in effect.
Oh, yeah.
Full circle. X in effect.
all right. Now this is Maureen Guest in the building. X360 FM. We are X in effect. I'm in the building, you guys. Silk, what's up? I'm back.
Hey, my mic on. How you doing? What's up?
I'm back, babies. I've been away for a while, you guys. We got Silk over here. He's instructing me. He's kind of loosening me up a little bit. But I've been behind the scenes working really, really hard. But we are back and we are in full force. This is the underground. Check us out. You know what? We are trending. I don't know if anybody's watching our posts that are going up, but we're all over the place. Oh yeah, we're all over the place. I was a little, I don't know if this is, what do you call it, profiling, but this morning Pakistan was like really deep listening to us. Wow. Russia, it was someone else, I can't really quite remember, but we are trending in so many different countries, you guys. Wow. 86 plus, and for the past week, we've had about 30 of those countries that have really been tapping in really strong. So, you know what? There's been a paradigm shift. I'm back in the building, Mbodyment Underground Radio. Okay. We are here, baby. And we have an amazing show for you guys. We have a very special, and I mean very special in so many ways, a guest is going to be hanging out here with us. You guys are in for a treat. But before we bring in our guest, because this is going to be their time, their moment, I want to bring in my co-host. We got Mr. Mundo J. Malone. How are you, Mundo?
I'm doing good.
What's going on with you, dude?
Not much, just working how it's supposed to work.
Oh yeah. If you hadn't heard about Mundo Malone, and you should, because he's not only an artist, he's part of our team, and he's been riding with us for a long time. You're fam. Don't you agree?
Yeah,
we're fam.
Definitely fam.
Oh yeah.
Years.
Oh yeah. So now he's been working really hard. Check him out. Let the listeners know where they can find you on social media.
Man, you find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Mondo_J_Malone. Mondo J Malone, aka the Metaphor Assassin.
Oh yeah. And we're gonna be bringing in one of his tracks because he has a new album release. When do we have that album release? When was that, Mondo?
August 28th.
August 28th. Oh yeah. And I'm gonna tell you something. Typically, when there's albums that are released, sometimes the music has to grow on you. Some of my favorite music I didn't vibe it, upon first hearing it, but it resonates with you. You kind of, you start feeling it. But when we did the launch party, I'm going to say those songs, each and every last one of them, you had us moved. And we watched you develop into that. So you guys are in for a treat with that. So check out Mundo Malone. But before we even go into our quick break, we're going to be going into Metaphors Crucial. Okay, and that's the name of the album, MIC. We got one of the best producers here hanging out with us. And, can I say it for you? Can I just say one thing about
What
you?
you got, what you
We got the Grammy Award producer hanging out at Embodiment Underground Radio here in Atlanta. Introduce yourself to our listeners.
What's up, y'all? It's James Worthy. She kind of gave the intro away a little bit. But yeah, I'm in the building, man. Thank you for having me.
Yes, we're honored. We're honored.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And you make me feel comfortable. Your energy is
supposed to
beautiful. Yeah, you got somebody of your stature. You get a little bit of nervous, but you make me feel comfortable. So thank you for that.
Yeah, I'm cool, man. I'm regular. I'm cool, just doing my thing.
I love it. I love it. Well, look, you guys, stay locked in. Coming up is going to be "Metaphor is Crucial" by Mondo J. Malone, our guest host this evening, and we're going to learn a little bit about James Worthy. So you guys keep it on lock. You're now listening to the Embodiment Underground Radio on X360 FM. We are taking control, baby. Stay locked in.
Yo, mic check 1 2. Imagine this so regular average kid, more than half your wits, like a strategist, adequate mathematic whiz. Obviously I'm accurate, like some calculus, main protagonist in this action flick, new jackiness, Nino GME, CME, don't only massacre, 100 deep, civil rights activist, back to this, part of my establishment, giving Pookie cracker bits, dope as cold, half a brick, metaphors immaculate, taking out the devil's advocate, from the pit of Lazarus, like the carpenter of Nazareth, spitting hot and boost, always drop the truth, metaphors to sit, like I caught the flu, hate to lose my patience like them doctors do, heard your rhymes with your lines like your name's Dr. Seuss, fighting with some lightning, comic got a Zeus, watching you like some top is new, lot of
It's
views, like I
another
watch the news,
exclusive,
girl, it's fucking
only
you.
from
She's a pimp,
Embodiment
yeah, the prostitute,
Underground
read the hardest
Radio.
book, Red Raheem on a block with Q, throwing bishop off the roof, the way I told the steel, figure out who caught the juice, leaving holes in your head like your name's Majin Buu, got an alcohol before I'm throwing shots at you, have you missing like I lost a tooth, Houston style, chop the screw. I ball hard like a ball hog, I'm an all-star hardball, like you touch a softball, drop hard like a mop ball, only iron that you use is to hit a golf ball, hit them bars hard like a bar crawl, raw dog like I'm smashing raw dog, only time you draw hard when you draw cards, hard for me to fit in like big breasts and small bras, Mondo boss hard like young Dolph cars, let the games begin cause I play to win, race to the end, call me Bison cause I'm facing kid, dreadhead, Jamaican band, time to behind these bars, raising pins. The way I got the juice, you couldn't chase with gin. Lyrical exercise, stretching swords, man, that crowd was never yours. King me, like some checkerboards, more plain than record stores. Benjamin like Franklin, Roosevelt like Eleanor, hiding in some love, it better pour. Flying up like you see my feather soar. Infrared's for war, aliens versus predators. Get the last word like an editor. What's Malone clever for? Them nice metaphors.
All right, you're now locked into the Embodiment Underground Radio. If you're just chiming in, we're here in the building. We have Mondo J. Malone.
Yup.
Yes, and we got James Worthy hanging out here in the building. So we got a lot to cover, you guys, and and unfortunately we can't do it in one show considering the guests that we have here hanging out with us. And we're just super elated to have you, James.
No, thank you so much.
Yeah. And typically I try not to do too much of the interview behind the scenes because we have good conversation. We probably covered quite a bit. Yeah.
I hate when that happens.
Don't you hate that?
Get the good stuff off the air.
Exactly. And then by the time we're like, okay, what's going on here? Because I've learned some things. Well, James, you're a Grammy Award producer.
Yes.
We make that no secret. Music. When I got your bio, it was quite a bit to process. So you've been working.
Yeah, I've been working a lot. I've been in the industry a good 13 years now.
13
going on
years?
14. Yeah.
Okay, so you were rather, where does that put you as far as age-wise? You were rather young when you started.
I'm young, yeah. I started really, really young. Like, I started around age 15, 16.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Professionally going on 17, but I started around end of 15 going on 16.
Now that speaks volume professionally at 17.
Yeah.
Not 30, not 24.
I started early.
Yeah. Now, what was the reason? I mean, were you just born, with this talent, or was it your surroundings? You picked it up and ran with it. How did you get into the music industry?
Well, I'm from New York. From
New
Queens,
York in the building.
Yeah, New York in the building. My dad, he was he wasn't a musician, but he played percussion and drums and stuff like that.
Okay.
So he kind of introduced me to those types of instruments.
Right.
And as just a young kid, it just kind of wowed me. I'm like, I like how this sounds. You know, it sounds cool.
Yeah.
And being from New York, you're exposed to so many different genres as well. So rolling through the streets, you're hearing all kind of stuff: reggae, hip hop, of course. Soul, jazz, R&B. Everything. So it just caught my ear.
Okay.
And he was also a celebrity bodyguard as well.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah, so I met a lot of people through him, and it just kind of made me be a fan of music.
Wow.
And after that, I just got more and more interested. And I never forget it. One night, we had tickets to go to Webster Hall one day, and Michael Jackson was there.
Oh, no.
He was accepting an award.
Wow.
And I'm the biggest Michael fan. Spray painted shirt on,
okay,
sitting on his shoulder. I'm like, yo, Mike, this is Michael Jackson standing in front of me.
Oh,
you know
wow.
what I mean? Like on stage, like we right at the stage.
Oh, wow.
So it was just a crazy thing. The news is sitting right next to me. They covering the whole thing live, so I'm on the news, just going crazy.
Really?
So long story short, we get to the back to the green room, and we got in there, and Mike is in there with like 5 other people. And as soon as we walk in, he just like comes up to us, and he just looks at me up and down. And he's like, "This kid looks so special. He's gonna be something." Like, I feel it. Like, without him even knowing us, like, he just said that.
Oh, yeah.
And my dad, he was like, "Yeah, I know."
That energy is strong.
Yeah.
Huh?
Then after that, man, I was like, "Yeah, this is it."
That's it, huh?
That's
that was your confirmation
that
right
was
there,
it.
right?
And I was like 11 years old at the time.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, that's quite the experience for 11-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Surprised you didn't try to be a bodyguard.
I know, right?
Did you try to? Did you have
my
an interest
dad,
in that?
he's big. You know what I mean? He's a big guy. So I'm like, I'm gonna let you have that.
Let you have that one, huh?
I'll be the music guy.
I love it. I love it.
So Michael Jackson
Kind
of blessed it, huh?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
He
spoke it.
I could say he spoke it to in fruition. You know what I mean? Like, it definitely gave me a lot of motivation throughout the years. I'm like, that's kind of a once in a lifetime kind of thing.
Oh,
yeah.
there's
not a lot of people that can meet Michael like that and hear something from him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was definitely something dope.
The universe is something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, speaking of your encounterment with Michael Jackson, because that's a really big first encounterment of someone that's in the industry.
Absolutely.
You've worked with several well-known artists, and I won't even attempt to even name not either one of them, but you've worked with a lot.
Yeah, it's a long
you
list.
care to throw a few names out there?
Yeah. Where do I even start?
Yeah, you do. You have a library of them. You really do.
I mean, we can go all the way like back in the day to like Bobby Brown, Whitney Houston, BNGB, Robin S., CeCe Peniston, like all the dance artists really.
Okay.
And then we could go more current, Truth Hurts, Young Berg, Fetty Wap, Black Youngster, who else? I mean, Black, you got, I mean, just.
Yeah. So
many.
you're actually having collaborations from then all the way up until present moment. Now, is there any experiences with just one experience that sticks with you with these artists? That has gotten you to the next level. Any unusual type of experiences, or you had an aha moment or a revelation? Just in the industry, because you're a producer.
Yeah.
Not only you're a producer, you're an artist.
Right.
And you've also been on the Billboard charts.
Yeah.
So you're out there in so many different ways.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of crazy stories. I mean, just being in the industry and being around people and certain things. Like, I mean, especially I used to live in LA before, so
Okay.
you know, LA life is kind of crazy.
Oh yeah.
you know,
yeah.
so
Oh yes.
I mean, people doing drugs in front of you, people, you know, shooting at people's cars and houses, and yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
But I mean, I always tell people, like, you know, with the caliber of artists that I've worked with, they all had their own personalities and ways of working. So, you know, I've had different relationships with them and ways of working. So, you know, all of them have been great. You know, it's just different experiences.
Absolutely.
You know, like we write songs different together. You know, I produced different types of songs for them, and you know, it's just different stuff.
Yeah.
But they're all great.
Okay.
You know, but I've really enjoyed like working with like Robin S. and, you know, Truth Hurts and Bobby and them, because, you know, a lot of them I'm really big fans of.
Okay.
You know, so it was really like a eye opener for me to work with the people that I've idolized.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was the biggest thing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I just gotta ask you this one though. Like when you say jump in the ride, and what's the track you always find yourself popping in? The one that you really just groove to. I mean, it's kind of get you going. It's kind of get you popping.
You know what? This list kind of changes sometimes, but the one song that never changes in the list is Frank Ocean, "Swim Good."
Okay.
Yeah, that's like one of my
good-
favorite songs ever.
That is a good track.
The reason why is because I just love the writing of the song, and I love the message of it. But I mean, I just love the production. I love the whole song. I just love the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm on that Pink Matter with Frank Ocean though.
Pink Matter, I love that
that's
record.
The one that I pop in from
I mean, Frank Ocean is one of my favorite artists.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know, and I think a lot of times people fail to realize that producers are they're very talented artists. You know, often they have the vocals. You know, they have all of that. You know, because it's a new reality show out. What's the show that we were watching? I don't know if you may not even have time. I'm not really a television person, but lately I've been kind of chiming in. It's where there's producers and they highlight one famous artist, and they have this competition where they bring in producers and they actually perform it, and they actually take their materials and they enhance it, they critique them one at a time, and then the person who wins, they use their materials for that highlighted, well-known artist. I don't know the name of it. Do you remember the name of it?
Yeah, it's a really great.
It's really
show.
interesting.
Really
Really
is. It on now?
Yeah, it's on now. It's current. I'll find out and I'll send it over to you.
Something songs.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, and what they do, they bring in artists, unknown artists, and you have your popular, talented producer like yourself, maybe sitting on a panel of other, of maybe two other regular guys that are also excellent producers, and they'll listen to a new song written by this particular artist, and they'll take it and rewrite it and redo the music and vocals, and sometimes they'll do that, or they'll just say it's great like it is.
Oh yeah.
So
it's
That's
really,
interesting.
Really
Yeah.
good
That's
show.
fine.
Really good show.
I can see you on that panel.
Yeah, I can see you on that
I can
show
see
too.
you up there.
Wow.
Yeah.
We'll get the info and send
Yeah,
it to
we'll
you.
get it. Yeah.
Okay.
You need to be sitting up there.
You know what? I've been approached for a couple different TV shows.
Really?
But some of them, it just wasn't for me. Like, a lot of it wasn't solely music based.
Okay.
Like, you know, they sprinkled the music in there. But, you know, I mean, anything that I'm doing television-wise, it has to not only be for me, but it has to make sense.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not with the whole drama thing.
Has to have some substance behind it, for sure.
yeah,
You want to bring something to the masses.
I'm just really big on integrity when it comes to my craft.
There you go.
You know?
Yeah, and you got to be careful with the television.
Yeah.
It's a lot out there.
Trust me, they tried it all of them.
I'm
Loving
sure.
hip hop and all that.
Really? Oh, wow. But now this one is 100% exclusively music. And
See, that's what I like.
Yeah, and it's definitely, it has substance behind it.
I like.
Yeah.
And I actually have
show.
it.
Yeah.
It's called Songland.
I
Songland.
seen that.
Did you
Okay.
see that?
I've seen like an episode.
It's
It
good.
was nice.
It's good. Yeah.
Songland.
Yeah. You're probably too busy. You probably
Yeah.
kind of turned it on and looked at it for a moment.
Probably.
That's it right there.
Songland. Y'all need to call me.
Oh yeah, yes. You guys hear that? We got James Worthy here at the studio. Look, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and take a real quick music break. Hey, keep it on lock. You guys can get us on various platforms. You can download the app, the X360 FM app on what is that? Google, and what is the other one? Apple, and what else? Oh, Alexa. If you have your home smart device, just say, Alexa, start XFM, and so you can have us just throughout the entire home. We're also on other various platforms. Just Google us, you guys. You can also visit X360 FM. You can also go to our website, embodimentundergroundradio.com. You guys stay locked in. You're now listening to the Embodiment Underground Radio. We got James Worthy in the building, you guys.
Yeah.
Keep us on lock.
It's another exclusive. Only from Embodiment Underground Radio.
What you can do. No time to wait. Do you understand? I wanna dive in your ocean again.
Ain't hurting nobody. To be in love like we do. Oh, the more I need you. Ain't hurting nobody. Oh, if we get lost like we do. Oh, baby, only us two. Get lost in the moment and let the love go round. Show me you're dedicated. Hey. Show me you're down for the cause. Show me you'll keep up the place that you won't go. Be the waves in my ocean, yeah, yeah. Go deep like we do, making love in a private location. Slow down, we don't gotta chase temptation. More than enough libation. Ain't hurting nobody, to be in love like we do. Oh, the more I need you. Oh, ain't hurting nobody. Oh, if we get lost like we do. Oh, baby, only us two.
We go deep like we do, but you won't say what you want to. Cause you don't wanna let me go. I'ma do it to you nice and slow. You ain't never seen this before. No one has to know but you. Just come and it's show.
We go deep like we do, making love in a private location. Slow down, we don't gotta chase temptation. More than enough libations to keep us motivated. You got my tied high enough, like the moon, baby, please don't drown. Ain't hurting nobody to be in love like we do. Oh, the more I need you. Oh, ain't hurting nobody. Oh, if we get lost like we do. Oh, baby, only us two.
All right, you guys, you're now locked in to the Embodiment Underground Radio. That's Mr. James Worthy. That's one of his pieces.
Yeah, that's
Tell
called
me a little
Oceans.
bit about that.
Yeah, that record's called Oceans featuring Kalina. You guys might remember her from Dirty Money.
Yes.
Yeah, she's on that record with me. So that's on my EP, Blue Leisure. That's out right now.
All right.
So,
okay.
Yeah,
you showing out. He's showing out. Yeah. See, you know what? That's so humble. You understand what I'm saying? You guys just need to go to Wikipedia. You know, just Google James Worthy.
You know what? What I need y'all to do is I need y'all to go to iTunes, Spotify, and all your streaming platforms and go get Blue Leisure right now.
Okay.
Because Blue Leisure actually just cracked 2 million streams the other day.
No.
Yeah.
So that's congratulations in the store.
Thank you so much. You know, this is an independent project that I put out since January. It's been doing amazing. You know, I've been moving and shaking, touring the whole nine off of this project. So I'm really happy about it. It's my debut project.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm actually working on my second one right now.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. So you're out there, you're making moves.
Yeah.
You know, and like I say, you know, we talk a lot behind the mic when we're on the break, and I think we get more good conversation that way.
True.
But I came across you through happenstance of being in the same circle of people and things of that nature, and I'm an energy person, and so I tune into people. You know, I said I'm gonna get him at the station one day. I gotta get him. And you were gracious enough to come, and you know, because you're nothing to sneeze at. And you don't have your head up in the cloud. You're still, and that's what I like about you. You reach back and you reach to the side of wherever that person may be standing, and you're paying it forward. And I think that's where you get your blessings from.
Absolutely. I mean, and I'm big on supporters. You know what I mean? If you're a supporter of me, I'm a supporter of you.
Absolutely.
You know
Absolutely.
I mean? I'm not really with all that, that cockiness and all that, self-centeredness.
I like that.
I think that's ignorance.
It definitely. And speaking of the cockiness and the cockiness and the arrogance, because I had mentioned to you, I said he's such a humble guy. The name of your company is what Humble Sounds Music, right?
Humble Sound Music Group. That's my production company. So basically, it's my company where I have producers, songwriters, and engineers under me. So we collaboratively work on different projects, and we get those placements.
I like that. And speaking of producers and songwriters and just being behind the scenes of helping those artists out there, you're an artist yourself.
Yes.
And we were just having this discussion about artists and really, just to be honest, anything that you're doing business wise, your brand, whether it be radio, music, you're selling merchandise, you have to invest, and that's
Absolutely.
what we was talking about.
Yeah.
And we had a pretty extensive conversation about some of the highlights and the low points of the industry, because you got it in everything that we do.
I mean, in any industry, you have to invest.
You have to
invest to get a return. And sadly, in the music industry, a lot of independent artists just don't want to do that. You know what I mean? But expect results in the end. Mm-hmm. And it just doesn't work like that.
What do you think is the reason behind that? Because I can't wrap my head, because I can see them spending money on everything under the sun that may not be necessary.
I mean, it could be a number of things. A lot of them are scared. A lot of them just don't have the knowledge of how to do things.
Okay.
A lot of them think that, well, if somebody thinks I'm dope, they're just going to do things for me, which is not the case at all.
Exactly.
And a lot of them just don't, they just don't want to put the time and the effort to make it. Because they think that, well, this person did it this way, I can do it. Yeah. And it's not the case either. Like, everybody's story is different.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Everybody's journey is different. So, I mean, bottom line is, I don't care if you're an independent artist or a major artist. You have to put money behind yourself before anyone else does.
Okay.
That's point blank.
And I think sometimes that ego gets involved, because there's a lot of very talented artists out there that never gets discovered.
Yeah.
And you're like, why didn't they? And I don't want to say why didn't they make it, because success is a very broad definition. Success is what you make it. But sometimes you question, why haven't we heard of this amazing songbird or lyricist or what have you? And sometimes it's just because they're not investing. Because to be honest, And I'm going to put it out there. I hear a lot of things on the radio sometimes like, what in the world? Can we change that dial just for a moment?
Well, then we're going into a whole different conversation.
Yeah.
We're going into political ties.
There you go.
We're going into payola.
Okay.
And we're going into investing as well.
Exactly.
Now, it's a lot of artists that, I'm no disrespect, but a lot of them just don't have good music.
Right.
Yeah.
But they invest.
Exactly.
So it works for some and not for others.
You may not be fans of their music, but they put the money
in it. And the time into it.
And the time.
Yes.
Okay, so let's say Cardi B.
So what are your thoughts about Cardi B?
Okay, I mean, she did grow on me. I can say that.
Okay.
In the beginning, I was like,
it's the same with me.
It wasn't the quality wasn't there.
But you know what it is? This is exactly what Cardi B is. Cardi B is she's not considered a real artist. First off, right? Mm-hmm. She was one of those people to where she was social media famous,
right?
Which turned into her being a reality star, which turned into her saving her money because she wanted to be a rapper, and she put her own money behind her. So when she did that, that created demand and traction. So whenever that happens, the label's gonna come and say, hey, well, she's been on TV, she's got these numbers behind her, they're playing her on radio because she put the budget behind it.
Right.
So now we have to sign her because now we see the dollar sign.
We see the money.
So now Atlantic Records is putting all the money behind her. They put $3 million behind Bodak Yellow.
Oh, wow.
$3 million.
So she made the right business move.
She
handled her business.
She knew that she had to do that initially.
Exactly.
To get people interested. Mm-hmm. And same thing with anybody else. You have to put in for them to be interested.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Yeah.
Now, if we're talking about Cardi B musically, she doesn't write her music.
Right.
So she has good people that can get her a hit. You know what I mean? And that's what I call manufacture. So it doesn't mean she's a real artist who's just making her records. She has a great team. But that's just what the labels do.
Exactly.
They put you with certain people,
right?
Because they know it's gonna sell, or they'll have someone write your records, or several people, and they'll say, hey, we need another single. We need this. This is the vibe we need.
Hence ghostwriting.
And then there you go.
Right. And you know what? It's kind of like, and I maybe seem like I'm going far left, but you know how I have a daughter who she's a basketballer, and she played AAU. And we would go to these different places in different states, and we're traveling, and they'll come out and have a team that may not be as athletically inclined as their team, but because they put into place the fundamentals of the game. Now on her team, they got the swag. They know how to, they know how to throw the ball between the leg and get down, get jiggy with it. But they always lost because you had the girls that they would laugh and joke about and say, "Oh, they don't know how to live. They just so goofy," or what have. They had the fundamentals.
You know what? I always say fundamentals is what longevity is.
It's the way of life.
If you really think about it, most of the artists that are on radio that have a hit song or a popular song right now, have they lasted?
Wow. Have
they lasted? Because they did not put fundamentals into song.
Yes.
And what I mean by song is songwriting, arrangement, production.
Only a handful.
The fundamentals are not there.
The fundamentals.
And that's what I try. Is, you know what? And I think that's applicable to every component of life. When you're involved with any business, you have to know the fundamentals. And that's why get your head out the cloud. The ego gets in the way. And you know what? The ego, you guys, is epic failure. It is your own self-demise.
Absolutely.
It really is.
Absolutely. And I'm still an advocate for words and lyrics matter.
There you go.
Words and lyrics matter. I don't
that's
care.
A shirt right there,
I don't care what nobody says. I don't care if there's an artist is popping right now on the radio and they got a cool little jingle on the radio. It means nothing.
You gotta have a message.
It means nothing.
It matters.
Gotta have substance.
Has to have an
words and
have
lyrics.
concept.
Oh yeah.
Words change the world.
Yes.
Period.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, it's kind of like even when you do a mantra, you know, when people do the mantras and, you know, AKA known as japa, and when you do your mantras, it's the cosmic sound to the universe. It's like, you know, in that laws of attraction. I won't get into that, but those are words also. Absolutely. And it has a cosmic sound. And you know, in lyrics, you know, you see how the world is. It's like I said, it's a twilight zone out there. You know, the kids are being dumbed down. Everybody's crazy for me. I don't know. I'm like, what is going on? You know, I'm an older woman. I'm like, this is not how we were raised. It's like I tell my husband, I said, you know what? They don't flip the script on us. I just woke up one day and the world was totally different and what we were taught. It's like, okay, are we left behind or are we crazy or I don't know, but I'm just trying to.
You're right about that.
Yeah, you can lose hope sometimes, and
you can.
And I can tell you, it was refreshing to hear a young guy like yourself, Mr. Worthy. I'm calling you Mr. Worthy because
it's a man sitting over here. Yeah, a young man sitting over here.
For you to say that like that, man, that brings me hope again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm an advocate for good music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I've never been one to sell out just because I wanted to make what's popular. I've never been like if you look at my history, I've worked with artists from every era versus just being one-sided.
Exactly.
I'm that much of a music lover. Like, I can go to house dance music and have a #1 record on Billboard, then go over to trap, rap, then do soul R&B, then do country, then do pop. You know what I mean? Like, music is inevitable. There's no boundaries. And I respect the people that go that route because that's what puts you in a different lane. That's what creates the longevity.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like, I think that's important.
Oh yeah. And he can also come hang out over X360 FM with the Embodiment Underground Radio.
Absolutely.
I love it. But look, you guys, you know, and speaking of artists and investing and things of that nature, I want to make sure everyone knows that the Indie Arts Exposed ATL, we're back, we're full force. We're going to be having our showcase on Saturday, October 26th in Roswell, Georgia, from 10 o'clock to 1 a.m. You guys, please come out, come showcase your skills. And this is one of the things I always preach before. I like to get up and when I host, I kind of preach before we get into the show, and we talk about investments. Know when to invest, know with whom to invest, and know why you're investing. And the reason why I cover that is because there's a lot of showcases and open mics. I try not to use that terminology. It's turned into a negative connotation because there's people out there who likes to capitalize off of the artist.
Oh my God.
And I don't charge my artists. I do not. And I try to get them to get paid to play, but I can't get them to even take advantage of that. So if you guys really want to ride with us and really make something happen, come out, take advantage of making money for your skills, and learn when to invest, okay? We got James Worthy in the building. I am no producer. I am none of that.
And you know what?
Heard it from him.
I just might come out.
I would love to have you. So you guys heard it. We're going to have someone that is worth your while. You know, we will have someone in the building. It will be worth your while. If you really believe in your brand, you want to get to the next level, you got to go for it. It's not going to come to your door. Okay?
Absolutely.
All right, you guys. We're going to take a really quick music break. You've been listening to the Embodiment Underground Radio. Stay locked in, folks. We are taking control.
I'm going to introduce a new world premiere song by my man James Worthy. It's called I Can't Tell, featuring DJ Luke Nasty.
Yes.
Yeah. It's another exclusive, only from Embodiment Underground Radio.
Wait. Yeah. She said she want the spotlight. When she come over the crib, it's so right. When we light a couple incense and just vibe, then we smoke a couple blunts, we so high. She said she want the spotlight. When she come over the crib, it's so right. When we light a couple incense and just vibe, then we smoke a couple blunts, we so high. Oh yeah. I can tell this what you need. Yeah, I can tell this what you need, girl. Yeah, I can tell this what you need. Yeah, I can tell this what you need, girl. You know what I like. You know what I love. Every time you stop by, you the baddest in the club. Every time I see you, you ain't got no makeup on. All you gotta do is make a call, and I'll be right there. When she pull up on me, and she throw it back on me. Watch her act up. Ooh, when she throw a stack on 3, 1, 2, 3. She say you better keep your eyes on me. She said she want the spotlight, the spotlight. When she come over the crib, it's so right. When we light a couple incense and just vibe, then we smoke a couple blunts, we so high. She said she want the spotlight, the spotlight. When she come over the crib, it's so right. When we light a couple incense and just vibe, then we smoke a couple blunts, we so high. Oh yeah, yeah.
Wait, I can tell this what you need. Yeah, I can tell this what you need, girl. Yeah, I can tell this what you need. Yeah, I can tell this what you need, girl. You know what I like, you know what I love. Every time you step out, you the baddest in the club. Every time I see you, I just wanna risk it all. You know if you want it, all you gotta do is just call. Smoking on the finest rifle. When we make a movie, she be ready for the sequel. Every time I hit a spot, I know that pussy mine. Baby, get on top, cause you a star, you better
she
shine.
She said she want the spotlight, the spotlight. When she come over the crib, it's so right. When we light a couple incense and just vibe, then we smoke a couple blunts, we so high. She said she want the spotlight, the spotlight. When she come over the crib, it's so right. When we light a couple incense and just vibe, then we smoke a couple blunts, we so high. Oh yeah, yeah.
It's another exclusive, only from Embodiment Underground Radio.
Here's my secret, can you keep it? Hold me down by, never slipping. Going off now, off the deep end. Don't wake me up now. Let me sleep in, let me sleep in, let me sleep in. Don't wake me up now. Let me sleep in, let me sleep in, let me sleep in. Don't wake me up now. Just sleep in.
See, my ex had left me stranded. I was standing in the mud. I had turned to sex partying and doing different drugs. Then I met you. I did not expect you. You was with that dude, all he did was neglect you. We went out on low days, I ain't had my own place. We never had our own space, no rush to get the first place. The feelings I had was deeper than getting into your panties. You got me ready, settle down, picket fence in the family. I'm in love with your granny, and your friends can't stand me. That's cause they can't have me, they ain't used to you happy. I said when you were napping, I know it's a weird habit. Yeah, I have weird habits, just know that just ain't average, okay? Who you know more freaky than just riddle me that? Girl, you know you like the way I tickle that cat. Girl, you know you like how we make love to my tracks. I got off topic, let me bring that shit back. I'm in.
Here's my secret, can you keep it? Hold me down by, never slipping. Going off now, off the deep end. Don't wake me up now. Let me sleep in, let me sleep in, let me sleep in. Don't wake me up now. Let me sleep in, let me sleep in, let me sleep in. Don't wake me up now. Let me sleep in.
Girl, I be out of my mind to lie and try and find a reason not to make you mine. It's time I get on one knee. Let me ask you something. Do you love me the way you say you love me? I know them niggas did you wrong in your past, girl. I understand that we all got a past, girl, but I never ever do you like I did my last, girl. If they lock me down, you'll hold my cash, girl. Nowadays I don't go out on the weekends. Me and my baby at the crib just drinking. Then I lean in, me you start to freaking. Then I'm thinking you might have my children. I'ma hold my baby down like I'm supposed to. These hoes be chasing love, girl, love chose you. And I ain't going nowhere, I thought I told you. Girl, lay in this bed and I'ma just hold you.
Here's my secret, can you keep it? Hold me down by, never slipping. I'm going off now, off the deep end. Don't wake me up now. Let me sleep in, let me sleep in, let me sleep in. Don't wake me up now. Let me sleep in, let me sleep in, let me sleep in. Don't wake me up now. Let me sleep in.
Let me sleep in. Let me sleep
All right, you guys. That is just Junior. What track is that again? Sleep In?
That's it.
That's Sleep In.
I like that.
Oh, yeah. I like that cut. I do. You know what? I just love all these talented artists. I really do. We got Mundo J. Malone in the building.
What's up? What up?
We got the humble. What can I call you, James Worthy? I just want to find me another name. I got to give you another name.
I don't know.
You know what? He spit some knowledge. I'm telling you. There's a lot that goes with him. His head is on straight, and that's what I like. Artists, you guys need to. You know what? You guys just need to follow James Worthy.
Please do.
Yes, because he brings a lot of knowledge to the table. He brings wisdom. He brings all of that. And if you're serious about your business, you guys need to hook up. Check him out. Just check him out.
Check me out. Follow me on all social media at King James Worthy. I'm not hard to find. And also too, just to kind of throw this out there, with my company Humble Sound Music Group, we also offer a lot of different services for independent artists. And major too, but it's strictly really for independent artists.
Okay.
And we do a lot of different campaigns for project rollouts and everything. So from streaming campaigns to promotion marketing, consulting, mixing, mastering, social media campaigns. We do it all.
Okay.
So if you need help with that, contact us at a Humble Sound Music Group. And that's what it's about.
And how can they find all your information on social media?
We have our website, humblesoundmusicgroup.com. It's on our social media as well, and it's on my social media too.
Okay.
And just reach out to me, shoot me a DM, and let's talk.
Okay, I love it. And you guys, it's a lot of people out there that's capitalizing off of artists. He's the real deal. This is no joke.
And it's a lot of different avenues within this, like especially what I see nowadays a lot is the whole Spotify thing.
Yeah. So
everybody's buying streams nowadays, and they're doing this playlisting stuff. It's a lot of snaky stuff.
It is.
Like I don't know if you guys are aware, but with the whole playlist thing, people basically you can have a playlist, right? You can create a playlist from your profile, right? You can name it whatever you want to name it, and people can buy followers to get on the playlist, and they can add whatever song they want, right?
Wow.
So you can have a 50 song playlist, and you can buy the streams for wherever you're buying them from. And what you can do is you can buy them and spread all the streams out through every song. So throughout 50 songs, let's say you bought 50,000 streams.
Okay.
You can spread it out through all 50 songs, right? A lot of times what people do is they'll use these third-party websites and they'll buy the streams, right? And it's not coming from real people. It's coming from automated services.
Really?
So whenever you go into your analytics on Spotify, it's going to come up as a tab called Other.
Right.
And Other means third party.
Third party or bots or something like
that.
Okay.
Really?
So there's different parts. So you have profile catalog streaming. You have algorithmic playlist streams. You have your own curated streams, and you have the other streams. So most of them are coming from the Other tab.
Okay.
So with us, what we do is we focus on profile catalog streaming, meaning those are actual premium users that search your name on Spotify. So whenever they search your name, they're coming straight to your profile, and they'll probably most likely listen to your most popular songs that pop up first, and then once they do that, they'll probably go to your bodies of work too, and then they'll actually save your songs. So when they save them, that's that whenever you release something new, they get an indication that you've released something new.
I like that.
Hey, look at Mundo over there.
See, that's even more.
Mundo,
see, you didn't know that, did you?
He's soaking that in.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
That's how you gain what they call Spotify super fans.
Okay.
Because whenever they save your songs, it comes automatically to them. So that's what we focus on too, is the profile streaming, because that's the safest way of, for one, that's another way of you gaining bigger fans. And it's, especially if you're going into a label or whatever, and they're going to look at your numbers and your analytics.
Okay.
And if all of your numbers is coming up as Other, they're going to tell you to walk straight out.
It's a hot mess.
Because that means it's quote unquote not real.
Exactly. Exactly. Just like even on Facebook, Instagram, where people post their followers and things of that nature. You know what, you guys? I'm telling you, you guys need to hit up Humble Sounds Music, James Worthy.
Please do.
Find him on social media. He's the real deal. I'm telling you. I just learned something myself. I'm taken aback by it all. And it's just a hot mess out there. So we need people like you in the industry that's really candid about how things operate. The good, the bad, the ugly.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely.
Look, I wish we had more time. I enjoyed you. I really did. I learned a lot in such a short time.
I know, right? The time flies.
Absolutely. One more time, James. How can they find you? One more time.
You can find me on all social media at King James Worthy. You just search King James Worthy, I'll pop right up. Okay.
Mondo, what's up, dude? What's up? What's up with you over there? How can they find you?
Man, they can find me all social media platforms. Mondo_J_Malone, the Metaphor Assassin.
Okay. Now, and your new project, how can they, chime in on your new project?
Oh, MIC, Metaphor is Crucial, is the acronym. You can find it on Spotify, Pandora, Tidal, Apple, iTunes Music, every music platform's out there.
There you go.
All right, he's working, you guys. He's working. Well, look, you guys, we're gonna. Are we at the top of the hour? What are we doing, sound engineer?
Well, we got a few minutes here.
We got a few minutes.
I want to introduce my man track from MIC, the album. It's called Catch a Gun Charge.
Okay, so we're not at the top of the hour yet. What are we doing? No, we bottom of the hour. So I forgot how to talk radio. Okay, so we got a little bit more time. Okay, all right. Hey, so I'm just hanging out.
What I'm going to do is introduce this song. This is a world premiere. World premiere.
I like that one.
World premiere.
Yeah. Appreciate that. Everybody says the
it was
same
hard
thing.
too. Look at Mondo being hard.
All right.
Yo, you want this gunplay? I'm gonna give you some gun bars we can talk about real quick.
Enough gun bars, you'll catch a gun charge. 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 I stunt hard like stunt cars in your front yard. I told this gun hard, 12 called a gun charge. 2 assault rifles, 32 gun bars. House of Congress, impeach the gun law. A brand new scope, attach it to my SK. See through your body, something like an X-ray. Clips in your throat, buy yourself a neck brace. I'ma call checkmate like a chess play. Cotton Toolie, drawing Uzi like I played Call of Duty. Millie on my waistline, better call me Tunchi. A bullet to the head, what's your thoughts about the movie? Blackout, nap out like you popped the roofie. Enough gun bars, you'll catch a gun charge. Enough gun bars, you'll catch a gun charge. Enough gun bars, you'll catch a gun charge. Enough gun bars, you'll catch a gun charge.
It's another exclusive.
Enough gun bars, you'll catch a gun charge.
And don't you play with police, they better mark it a beast. So if you sleeping on them, prepare for what you reaping them. Never is a secret, Feelings come with those pieces and the fingers still squeezing. Trauma pattern, wounded souls from a past life. Reaching for that act right, and after that the bag right. To trap the skies in the eyes of depression. But then they want our sympathy for the aggression. Unnecessary as fuck, they bury heat in the truck. I mean the scary scene is us and never them. Some people choose to use their pens, but the rest will never win. As long as drama led you in, the chest is fatal when exposed to the fire. The fire get higher when sprayed with igniters and lighters don't try it.
It's another exclusive, only from Embodiment Underground Radio.
You'll catch a gun charge. Enough gun bars, you'll catch a gun charge. Enough gun bars, you'll catch a gun charge. Enough gun bars, you'll catch a gun charge.
Enough gun bars, you be behind him. Trey want his head off, Kai just wanna round him. Mondo said fuck all them dudes, started to shoot like 92. The deuce still in my boot. Yeah, I move like a general do, cause I'm still in the loop. Now understand it, Pac roll up in juice, cause it's paper over pussy. A vet to you rookies with the scars behind these lyrical bars. I'm like Cookie on the road to the riches. Poles and extensions, rushed out, mama called about the sink full of dishes. She ain't know I used the cleanest spray for the witness. Had to clear thoughts of niggas' mind in my business.
Enough gun bars, you'll catch a gun charge. 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 Enough gun bars, you'll catch a gun charge.
another exclusive, only from Embodiment Underground Radio.
This is for my soldiers who died on the cavalry. Violence in the streets ended up in casualties. All my soldiers, rest in peace. 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 This is for my soldiers who died on the cavalry. Violence in the streets ended up in casualties. All my soldiers, rest in peace. 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 All my soldiers falling over, all in Georgia lost composure. Tell my aces draw the joker out the full house, lots of poker. Ammo hit, commando clips, made Rambo blitz, can't handle this. Enemy siege, Rainbow Six, more fatal hits than Halo did. Sad to see, brutalities of my cavalry ended up in casualties. In reality, my soldiers were true masterpiece. Got murder, man, capacity. Earn more stars than galaxies. Cause a big hit, split personality like Cassidy. Life just shattered, broken glass. See the big picture, photographs. Framing up my soldier badge. Folding up my soldier rags. Burying my soldier tags. Saluting to my soldier flags. Pay respect, my soldiers past. Mind at peace, yoga class. Rest in peace. This is for my soldiers who died on the cavalry. Violence in the streets ended up in casualties. All my soldiers, rest in peace. 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 This is for my soldiers who died on the cavalry. Violence in the streets ended up in casualties.
Yo, this is Motown Man the Skip, so when you're shaking out Embodiment Underground Radio. Chill.
All my soldiers, rest in peace.
Teens with sticks and hoopies, old school's hotbox, that was modern version cavalry. Some tornado brethren from same section to a cold hard count of casualties. Some were timid, some worked out the heavy metal like they losing calories. With no sweat, they let it
Power
empty,
to all.
pumping
I
iron
am
with no intervention.
Smith.
Some
We are
units
here
in
now.
the new terrain,
Listen
attainment,
to
hit
Embodiment
legit estates for
Underground
salary
Radio.
snatching. Not much dope up in this section, beef by money, weed, guns, or rank. Factually, and about women, mostly image, writing checks for conflicts they can't cash. Actually popping off to get appraisal and applause and clout that they get clapped. Tragically, orange chains, ask the parish, ask the Blairs and Suggs if they've been strained with pain from their sons' results of awkward posts of battle rhythm leading to their slain. And their siblings struck in heart from bullets striking brothers. Only real remains is their face and frames, good fond memories, smiles and laughter, love and pain.
Yo, this is for my soldiers who died on the cavalry. Violence in the streets ended up in casualties. All my soldiers, rest in peace. 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 This is for my soldiers who died on the cavalry. Violence in the streets ended up in casualties. All my soldiers, rest in peace. All my soldiers, rest in peace. All my soldiers, rest in peace. All my soldiers.
I'm from that 404 Atlanta, where we hang out with bangers, where we fuck up them scammers who pass around these hammers. I done lost so many partners, feel like sometimes God forgot us, feel like we done hit right bottom. With all these souls forgotten, rest in peace to all my soldiers, obituary folders. Sometimes I pull up on they mamas just to lean a shoulder. I can't wait to see my brothers hold that gate open. All my niggas angels, that's that shit that I'm hoping. The brothers on dope, the girls on pills, and mamas can cope, the sons get killed. My homies go hustle, your homies go steal. It's all about muscle, I'm keeping it real. So many niggas done down in the streets. All I can say is fuck the police. I know one day again we gon' meet. All my soldiers rest in peace.
All right, you guys, we're at the top of the hour for real this time. I lost time. That's okay. It's all good. Well, look, you guys, make sure you stay chimed in. We're on the airways Monday through Saturday from 6 o'clock until 7 o'clock p.m. Also, you can find us on all social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Just Google us. You can find us very easily. We just check out X360 FM. We have a beautiful lineup of shows here at X360. We're starting the day off on Monday with the Cheryl Underwood show. Followed by Tell It Like It Is with Tiffany Terrell. We got a few hot DJs that's part of the X360 FM family. We got DJ SL out of Florida. We have DJ BOD, DJ T-Mix, DJ Jersey Eel. And check us out Monday through Saturday. We have a rock segment from 5 until 6 o'clock. That's Silky Silk, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, we're rocking it out.
You're rocking with the best.
Yes. And Monday through Saturday, we have our techno show from 9 p.m. until 10. And not to mention Stronger Than Failure on Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m.
Great show.
Did I miss anything? I'm out of breath.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. So we are definitely X360 full circle, you guys, and that's literal. We bring about different genres, talk shows, DJ mixes. We do everything. We want to appeal to everyone. So, you guys, just keep us on lock. We're on Apple Store, the Google Play Store, Alexa. We're Embodiment Underground. We're on 7 different platforms: iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Podbean. I don't know. You just Google
everywhere.
us. We're all over the darn place. Yeah. So it's been an honor, again, James Worthy, having you.
No, thank you so much for having me.
Yes. You were super amazing. Mundo, thank you for hanging out with me.
Oh, got to.
I'm one of your biggest fans, right? You realize that.
Oh, yeah.
Heisthebomb.com, you guys. Check them out on just Google James Worthy, Google Mundo Malone. They're all over the place. They're doing big things. They're moving and they're shaking. So this is Maureen Guest, your host of the Embodiment Underground Radio, and I am out. We're at the top of the hour. Peace out, folks.
Peace. Holla.